If your Epson Eco Tank 4800 printer is not printing colors, not printing black, printing blank pages, or it has an overall and general print quality issue, has lines coming up, streaks coming up in the prints, then stay tuned because I have a solution here in this video. Now I want to get right into this repair, but it is vital for you to know the product I'm going to be using to solve this problem is my very own product, the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. I stand behind this product. One of the biggest differences with this cleaning kit compared to other cleaning kits on the market is going to be this 20 milliliter syringe. The attachments you have with this product and the higher quality overall with the cleaning solution and everything that you get in the packaging. That is why you want to go with this product. It's going to be linked down in the description below. There's also other product links that are going to be linked down in the description below. I'm going to be referring to them later on in this video. There's going to be chapters along the bottom of this video. Use those chapters to your advantage. I highly recommend the first time you're watching this video, watch it all the way through. And if this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. One last thing before we get right into this repair is if you need additional support and you need expedited support directly from me, then you're going to want to join my membership. You can go down below this video, join the membership, and you will get expedited and additional support. All right, let's get started with this repair. All right, so the first thing we want to do is get into the settings and print off a nozzle check. Now, you're going to want to do this to make sure that you are cleaning the right colors and you know where your problem is. You have 4 colors. You need to identify which color or colors need to be cleaned. So with this report, you're going to be able to tell that. You're going to have on the left here, the black is not printing out correctly. If any of your colors look like that with the lines broken up, then you're going to want to clean those colors. Hold on to that report. You're going to print another nozzle check. And while you're printing, you're actually going to unplug the printer. Yes, unplug the printer. This is an important part of it. You want to make sure that the printer is totally off when you're doing this process. All right, so this is how you're going to access the printhead. You're going to lift up the front part of the printer that has the screen on it, and then you have this flap that will come down. And then you have this joint here on the side that you can get out of position. That's what you need to do, is gently separate and pull up until that comes out. You don't want to force it too much because you don't want to break anything. This is all plastic, but there is a way to stretch it so that it comes out without damaging anything. You don't want to lift this top piece too high because you have cables attached here and you don't want those to get detached because they could cause damage. So this is the setup. This is how you're going to have access to the printhead, and this is perfect. Once we're at this point, you can then take off this cap that's on the top of the printhead, and you will have access to the printhead so that we can begin this cleaning. Now, once we've removed the cover, we now need to actually take out these what I call makeshift cartridges, and basically these are the cartridges where ink passes through with that vein, but they need to be removed so we can get access directly to the actual nozzles. The nozzles are the ones that we are actually going to clean, and that is how we're going to break up the blockage within the printhead. Now, this is where you're going to want to know which colors you need to do a cleaning on. And of course, you can use the color pattern that is on the printer right there, black, yellow, cyan, and magenta, to remember or to see which nozzle is which color. And that'll also help you later on when you are putting everything back together later on. So now we are folding up a piece of paper towel. You should have paper towel, just any paper towel from your kitchen or anywhere around the house. You're going to fold it up thin just like this so it can fit right under the printhead. And you're going to want to have some paper towel handy all around so that you can clean up any mess that arises. Here is the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. Of course, this is the kit that I highly recommend that you use. There's going to be a link for it down in the description below. That 20 milliliter syringe is going to help you push lots of cleaning fluid at a rapid velocity, and that is what is going to help you actually break up the blockage that is in the printhead. So cleaning fluid, 100 milliliters, we're going to fill 20 milliliters into this syringe, and that's how much you want to use per color, especially if you're having a major issue. You may want to do even more than 20 milliliters per color. So there, the first nozzle you have there is black, next to it yellow, magenta, and then finally cyan. We're going to start off cleaning the black nozzle. What you're going to do is you're going to take the silicone tubing, place it right over that nozzle, and make sure it's a snug fit. Once you have a snug fit, you can then begin pushing cleaning fluid through this nozzle. One pro tip is to warm up the cleaning fluid before you apply it. that is really going to help you with the flow of actually pushing the solution through. If you have at any point resistance, try to apply pressure at a consistent level, but don't overdo it, because you can break that connection and there will be a big mess, and you could damage some of the cables and wires that are all around there. So be really careful with this. All you want to do is apply steady pressure, consistent pressure, and warm up the cleaning fluid a little bit warmer if you have a lot of resistance. But if it's already warmed up, you should not have much resistance. I'm removing the paper towel, putting in some new paper towel. It gets soaked pretty quickly, so you're going to want to maintain that and stay on top of that. Once you push 20 milliliters through, you actually want to swap that out for a new paper towel. So here we are switching to the next color, which is yellow. So we're going to cleaning in this instance black and yellow. All right, so this is where you need to make sure you're cleaning the right colors. You need to make sure you're pushing plenty of cleaning fluid through while you have the printhead available to you in this manner. Once everything is closed up and you put everything back together, it's going to be really hard for you to go back and do this cleaning. So make sure you're totally satisfied and you feel that there is a really good flow pushing through that printhead. Now keep in mind, you're going to have to top off your ink. If you don't already have ink handy, you can actually buy some through the description below. You're really going to need to do that. That's very important that you top off your ink. And it's okay if you had Epson ink in the beginning and now you're going to be using remanufactured ink. They can totally mix. Another thing you're going to want to do after this cleaning, and that's going to be towards the end of this video, is you're going to want to replace your maintenance box. There's going to be a link for the maintenance box for this printer down in the description below as well. So now we are replacing our makeshift cartridges. Remember, black, yellow, magenta, and then finally cyan. And just like how I'm doing it here in the video, just be careful, make sure that these tubes do not disconnect. If they do, no big deal, just put them in place, clean everything off, make sure everything is totally dry. Now, very, very important, listen up. For 24 hours, you're not going to power on this printer. You're going to put everything back together, you're going to dry everything off, but you're not going to power it on. The reason why you don't want to power on is you could cause some type of damage if there is any moisture anywhere around the cables, anywhere around the electronic part of the printer. And so you want to make sure that everything is totally dry, and 24 hours allows for that to happen. So you're putting this all back together, making sure that everything works, everything closes properly. That joint that we removed now is put back together. It's a fairly easy process. Just be gentle. Make sure you don't apply too much pressure to where you're breaking something. You don't want to break anything on your printer. Then you're going to have bigger problems on your hands. But as long as you do everything within reason, gently, everything is removable. Everything can be put back together very easily. Now we are powering on after 24 hours. And this is where we actually need to do a power cleaning. We're going to go into settings, maintenance, and then we're going to go to number 3, which is the power cleaning. The reason why we're doing a power cleaning is, you're clicking OK on all of the screens. The reason why we're doing a power cleaning is because we need to push ink back into the system. We have totally flushed the system of ink by doing this cleaning, and now the power cleaning actually doesn't work as a cleaning mechanism, but it works as pushing ink into the system. And so that's what we need to happen. The power cleaning can go on for about 10, 15, sometimes 20 minutes. So you want to allow for that to happen. And so step away, let this process happen, and be ready to refill the ink once the power cleaning is done. Now, you may have to do multiple power cleanings, so be prepared for that as well. This may not work the first time. But regardless, you need to refill your ink. Link down in the description below for some brand new, high quality, remanufactured ink. This is going to be the best option for you. You also want to replace your ink pad. There's going to be a link for the ink pad down in the description below. This thing gets filled up with doing power cleanings, especially if you do more than one power cleaning. You absolutely have to replace this. Link below. Please use those links. Those are the products that I stand by, and those are the highest quality products. Now we are going to print off a nozzle report, and this is exactly how it should print off. It may be the second, third, fourth time you go through this cycle, not the entire cycle. Maybe it's just the power cleaning, but if this is consistently not coming back the way it needs to, which is all of the colors are totally showing up, black, yellow, magenta, and cyan, you may need to do the cleaning one more time if you've done multiple power cleanings. This is an entire process, but it does work. It is effective, and I have been doing it for years to fix printers. You can do it as well. Make sure you're safe when you're doing all of this process, and make sure you're following all of the instructions in this video on the packaging that you receive with the Best Printers cleaning kit, and you will be in the clear. You'll be printing back up and normally again in no time. So remember, all of the product links that I mentioned, they're all down in the description below for your convenience. I really hope this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.